The word hospice can evoke all sorts of emotions within people, and often it isn't until they walk through the door that they realise that we're not the scary place that they've built us up to be.
Well, sometimes people say to me, you're doing really well, how are you doing really well? And I just say, it's St Richard's.
You hear about St Richard's, but until you're involved, you have no idea what goes on.
There's no rules. You're here. You know, we are what we are. You can have a cup of tea and a bun. Well, other than that, you know, talk, be silent, you know, be loud, be soft, be part of it or not. It's really up to you.
Often families will want somebody to come and get support from us and feel that that's the right thing to do, but feel too scared to come in to do it. Being able to talk to somebody else who's really gone through the same thing and has that understanding, that can be really very supportive to people.
Coming to the Steps coffee mornings, you get to know the staff here really, really well, but there always is that professional distance. You know that there's a place and there's people that understand you and understand the process.
We do have sad moments, there's no doubt at all about that. But we know we've all got lots of memories, and it's just bringing them to the fore.
There's a variety of services that we can offer, and it can range from counselling, where you're seen on a one-to-one basis, and you can work at quite an in-depth level with a well-qualified counsellor. Or it could be that you could come to a group and meet other people who have been through a similar situation to yourself.
I don't know what the outcome would have been had this not have been here. I certainly wouldn't be where I am today had it not been for the support that I've had from this establishment.
Patients are often okay if they know their families are going to be supported. That helps them enormously. So being able to take that first step across the threshold is really, really important. It's about support for the family before somebody dies and into bereavement, and we can help you on all sorts of levels. It depends very much on what you need as to what we'll offer. Everybody is different. If you're not sure, then ring us, ask us. If you don't ask, then we don't know what you're thinking and what your worries are.
This has just rocked my world completely, and the family support here is a huge safety net, huge safety net.
The joy of having joy in what is a very sad environment. There is hope. There's a great word, hope, and this is what St Richard's brings.
Because we're an adult hospice, people always assume that we just work with adults, but of course we work with children. That's a really big part of working with families.
Children tend to feel really confused and a bit lost, and they feel very overprotective over the remaining parents or other brothers and sisters. And a lot of the time they don't want to burden the family members. So they can come to us and talk to us, and they feel safe in order to talk about these feelings and these thoughts without actually upsetting somebody else. When they see other children that are going through similar experiences as themselves, they seem to come out of their shell a little bit, and they seem to put their guards down a bit and actually, join in those discussions and open up, really.
When Martin was here as an inpatient and subsequently died, Camille was 5 and Imi was 2. I've always said to people, we had the worst time of our life here, but we've also had some of the best times of our life here. Some of the memory work that we've done subsequently has given us, it's hard to put into words what it's given us as a family. What the family support team gave me was the confidence and the freedom to support Camille and Imi in the way that I knew was right for us as a family. They kind of almost gave me permission to be the mother that I needed to be. I've got 2 well-adjusted girls now who, take the most of life's opportunities and make the most of those and enjoy them, and they don't stand out as two little girls that lost their daddy at some point. And that's got to be the benchmark, hasn't it?
It is about St Richard's Hospice, but it's also about Bereavement Support South Worcestershire, which is a bereavement service we provide for families who have gone through a sudden death experience. So with Dragonfly, we mix those groups, and it's children who've gone through all sorts of losses, and they get a lot of support from each other. That's really important.
I mean, it's been marvellous for Lydia. Helped her with her emotions and to understand and be free and open about how she feels, and it's helped Mummy too to talk to the counsellors, and just what a remarkable place that St Richard's is, and how they've been so supportive with the family and how they looked after our Callie. So it's very close to my heart, St Richard's.